Hello, thanks for being here with me, Tiger Lilith Tarot. We are going to be doing a full moon love reading for my Sagittarius placements. Hello, Sagittarius. Thanks for being here with me. I hope Leo season is treating you well as a fellow fire sign. So we had a full moon in August in Aquarius. And Aquarius ruled by Uranus, planet of expansion, shocking revelations, doing things in a new, different way, innovation. So we are going to look at what is awakening in the connection, the relationship with you and the person on your mind, what is being explored, and how to be vulnerable through the process, or just advice that comes out. We'll see. It's been a little of both for the signs. So it looks like what is awakening in this connection or relationship is harmony. All right, and let's see. What is being explored? We have strength of vulnerability coming out. It says true power lies at the root of a perceived weakness. So you're awakening to harmony and exploring strength and vulnerability. So we'll see what comes out here with the tarot, but it feels like something really emotional is happening with you and your person. It brings you two closer together and causes you to bond. And we have how to be vulnerable or advice. Number 10, assistance with access. It is necessary to ask for and accept help in order to receive it. Interesting. So we have something about vulnerability and asking for help. So Sagittarius, it could be hard for some of you to ask for help or to admit admit areas that you feel are weaknesses of yours. Let's see what else comes out here. But what's awakening in the connection is harmony. So let's see, why do we have harmony here? Two of Wands. It feels like there's some passion being awakened between you and your person here. Yeah, this causes something to come into balance. And you're leaving something behind as well. It's possible that you have more than one option, Sagittarius, and you're leaving one of those options behind. This could also have to do with leaving the past behind. You know, the Two of Wands usually reads for me as taking a risk, but it almost feels like here what's being awakened is taking a risk with this person on your mind. With the Justice card coming out here, it almost feels like it's there's such a balance here in this connection with harmony followed by justice, and the Two of Wands here. It's almost like taking a risk with this person doesn't feel like taking a risk. It feels like the natural progression, the next thing to do. And it feels like this is might be like new experience for you, and it feels as if you're leaving behind experiences that didn't cause you to feel this as balanced as you do with this person. Let's see, with strength, vulnerability, we have the Eight of Discs. It's possible, Sagittarius, you've been doing some independent work and working really hard on healing some of the areas. I feel like it's possible that if your weaknesses were exposed, or your perceived weaknesses, that you might have gotten defensive when that happened, but you're learning how to be vulnerable, and it feels like you've put in work in learning on how to do this. So that's why I say almost like what's being explored right now is something having to do with the work that you have put in. Yeah, you're holding on to the good. That's what this feels like here, Sagittarius. By holding on and conserving and not lashing out and not becoming defensive or emotional when your vulnerabilities are pointed out, that behavior leads to unity and harmony between you and this person. It's possible too for some of you, what is awakening is that it's possible you're even leaving behind situations that you were treated unjustly when it came to finances as well. Like you've had to really conserve and reserve and hold tight to your finances, to what you earned. But something about doing that is paying off, because it's bringing you unity and harmony with this person, with the person on your mind. Maybe you were trying to prove to them that you were responsible with your finances, that you weren't going to make the same mistakes you did in the past. We'll see more when we clarify here. Assistance with access, we have the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it feels like you're trying to balance a little too much and you're feeling a little off balance. Asking for help where you need it. Definitely be advised, yeah, because there are big energies here. You, let's see, we'll take both of these, the Five of Pentacles and the Empress. I always feel like there's a message here, Sagittarius, of even though you've been left out in the cold before, even though feels like you've been abandoned before, that there's something really abundant happening right now. And don't let those, don't let those past hurts stop you from experiencing the abundance that's coming in, but also ask for help where you need it. You have the Ace of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There's a new passion. You're feeling a new spark of desire. You know, if this is a new person, then this is a new connection, or you're just feeling a new spark of desire within this, within the connection that you are already in. Let's see. What is awakening in this relationship? The Two of Wands with harmony. This really does feel like comfort. Even though the Two of Wands is usually taking a risk. It just doesn't feel like it's a risk. Interesting, I have death coming out with the Two of Wands. That's what I mean. This feeling, this is transitional. It feels like you're awakening to the fact that experiencing harmony doesn't have to be a risk. It doesn't have to be this big, large exploration and journey that you go on. It can be easier than what it used to be. That's what it feels like here with Justice. Let's see, why is Justice here? Four of Cups. Yeah, you're mourning past relationships as well, as what this feels like, because you're walking away from them. And you might have walked away physically from them in the past, Sagittarius, but there was an emotional, this awakening that you're having is causing, kind of causing you, I feel like, to look back and mourn a little bit the past. There's also a realization here that you don't need to, it's like I don't want to say you don't need to be so emotionally invested, but your emotions don't need to be on the surface all the time in order for someone to love you or see you or for you to be part of the relationship. By being in the relationship, you are part of the relationship. The emotions don't need to be there all the time. There's something about holding back. It's beneficial. Yeah, I feel like you're leaving behind past relationships that made you feel like you were alone in the relationship. With the Hermit coming out here, really, I feel like there have been relationships in the past that made you feel like you were in the relationship alone, and you're leaving those behind. Okay, let's see what this Strength of Vulnerability and Eight of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're exploring standing up for yourself. Feels like you're kind of almost standing strong in your vulnerability. Strength of vulnerability. I feel like that's just kind of what you're doing, and that's what's being explored. Now, this Four of Pentacles. Yeah, by holding back, you got the emotional balance that you wanted. By holding back and reserving, and working hard and being diligent and standing in your truth. It's like that action brought your soulmate in. Or again, if you've been with this person, it like reinvigorated an emotional connection. It brought back something about emotions from the past. The two of you, you're reconnecting and it feels good. It feels emotional, balanced. The Nine of Wands with the Two of Cups. You're also exploring letting someone else see your vulnerabilities and see you stand strong in them and not crumble. Like I said, I feel like you were very sensitive to vulnerabilities, and you're allowing someone to see your journey and the path that you have taken. Let's see what this Two of Pentacles is. Where to be vulnerable. Yeah, there's your energy. Temperance with the Two of Pentacles. And this assistance with access. You know, she's carrying a very large key. So, and the card says it's necessary to ask for and accept help in order to receive it. So, beyond asking for the help, you then have to be willing to accept the help. Allow people to help you with whatever it is that you're balancing right now. Something is throwing you, you're thrown a little off balance. I feel like what you're going through here is very emotional. I feel like these are emotions that are throwing you off balance. And it's saying to be patient with yourself, but also, let someone else help you if they can. Let someone else, take the load off. Almost even in a practical way. It's like if someone offers to go, buy you groceries, let them, or to, get you a coffee. It's like, let people do those little things for you. Even those little things feels like might be needed in the next 2 weeks. With the World, look at that, we have the Empress coming out again. There's a lot of big energies here under advice for the next 2 weeks. It's not almost advice, it's just like almost what's coming to me in the next 2 weeks, and it's just a lot. It's a lot here. We have a lot of we have threes here as well. Threes are manifestation, building patterns. That's why something new is happening because you're leaving something else behind here. And it's very abundant. Five of Pentacles with the World. Love it when that happens. We have the World and the Empress, the Five of Pentacles, the World, and the Empress. You're not alone anymore, Sagittarius, and I feel like you need to really let that sink in. So many people want to help you. So many people see you as abundant and as a very giving person. It almost feels like it's time for you to get back what you have so generously been giving for quite some time. Like, it's time for you to just kind of lay back and let the gifts flow to you. We have the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. These gifts could come from family members, established relationships. You could be seen more in the next 2 weeks, like really actually seen and feel understood by, very close relationships that you've had for years and years, decades long. Overall, this feels really good, Sagittarius. Yeah, that's what I have for you. Thanks so much for being here. I hope this helped. Hope you have a great day.